Hey guys, it's Andrew with City Limits Homestead. Today we are going to do bone broth. Told you I was going to be doing a video on it, so wanted to share that with you guys. It's real simple. I'll kind of show you as we go, tell you what things are as we're putting it in. A lot of it's just table scraps from cutting up carrots, sweet potatoes, white potatoes, onions, celery, just whatever is kind of left over from the vegetables, plus a bunch of bones. It is deer bones. My dad was able to harvest a deer this year, and when he took it to the processor, they said that they were able to cut the bones up for us into sections. So yeah, I'll show you how to do it and we'll go from there. So you can see the zucchini, it's not that great, really soft. Throw that in there. All right, so you guys can see, just throwing in, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 pounds of bones here. They did it in 1 pound packages. So it's literally just pull it out of the plastic and throw it in. Just like so. Rib bones there. All right, so I got 7 pounds of deer bones in there, and then I've got a couple of these bags, gallon-sized bags that I had in the freezer. Got onion peels, sweet potato pieces, carrots, just a bunch of stuff in there. And we'll take and dump that in. This bag's got onions, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, red beets, peppers, and we'll just do the same thing. Your ends for your celery, cut them up, throw them in there. Had a bunch that went bad, so we'll just throw it all in there. Just like so. Then you just add a bunch of water to it. Alright guys, so you can barely see it, but I got water right there. I used this big 8-cup measuring cup, put 5 of those in. So that's 40 cups of water that I put in there. I did set the temperature, bump it up a little bit to 250. That way it can go for the night. But yeah, so that'll sit there and just simmer. Yeah. Put my lid on it, and that's that. All right, guys, so I did forget to add one thing, but this is our homemade apple cider vinegar. You can kind of see it's good and dark on the bottom. There's still a little bit of you got the mother in there, but just 10 ounces for this much. Dump it in there and let it go. All right, guys, so that's how you get it started. I will let it go. I'll check it in the morning. I'll bring you guys with me on that. But this will end up going for, yeah, I will end up letting this go for about 3 days. Checking it about every morning and every night. I'll check it before I go to work, and then when I come home, and Megan will check it in between, kind of deal. So, and it's simple, just stirring it up, and when I check it, I will pretty much show you what I'm doing. Yeah, just stir it up real good, like so. Now, the one thing I'm not too happy about is the amount of meat on these bones. Like right here, this is all meat on the bones, and to me, I think at the butcher shop they should have taken that all off, but that's my opinion. I will still continue to go to this shop to get deer done, so, but that's literally all you got to do is mix it up, make sure everything's down and in. If you got to pull out some of the water, you know, because of overflow, and that's what you got to do. But there's that one. We'll be back tonight. Right, guys, so I am getting ready to go to work here, and figured I would share with you what it looks like right now. Big old steam. Got a decent boil going. That's a little bit better. Got a decent boil going. I did move it out to the garage just so I had room at the kitchen table. So give it a quick stir here. Go on both sides. There we go. That's what's going on now. That'll be like that until I get back home. All right, guys, so I just got home from work. Stir this up again. You can see that it really has gone down, which is all right. So, but at this time, I want to show you these bones. You see how there's nothing in them anymore, or they're getting real soft inside of them. Let's find another decent one here, like that there. Everything's coming out, and that's what you want. So we'll let it go till tonight, and then I might strain it out, or I might just turn it down and keep it warm. All right, guys, so here we go. Open it up. That's what it looks like. So you can see everything's really broke down in there. All the meat's off the bones. It kind of looks a little gross, but it's gonna be really good. So at this point in time, I grab a couple pots. I can grab this one here and a strainer, and I will just put it all in there, and yeah. All right, guys, so you can see, if it'll focus, right in there is the marrow of the bone. You can see how soft that is, and the juices are still coming out of it. We'll take them right there. You can actually eat that bone marrow if you want. With how soft that is, everything that I want to get out of it has come out. And yeah, so we're just gonna keep pulling this out and going from there. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm running it through a strainer to get everything out. When I get it in here, I need to get a bigger strainer, but I just press all the juices out. I was going through and grabbing all the bones out, but this is the last bit that I've got to press out. So that's all pressed out. And then after it's all pressed out, I will take it and dump it in this bucket. But this bucket will actually go into the compost. So you can see that the boss is wanting to take a bite. But that's the reason why I had to redo the compost bins. All right, guys, so you can kind of see right in here how it's gelatizing. That's the collagens in the fat. So we will throw this. I'm hoping I've got a container that it'll fit in so I can put it in the fridge. And when I do that, I'll explain that to you of why I'm doing that. We've got the cleanup crew. Right here, Mai. Oh, she's not listening right now.
What are you doing?
Now we put it in the fridge. So I put it in the fridge. I've got 2 bowlfuls of it, or a bowl and a half, however you want to look at it. The reason why we put it in the fridge is this here is a dinner from the other day, and what we're trying to do is separate the fat. You can see how the fat comes to the top when it's cold. That's what we are doing with this, and it'll make it easier to get it off. yes, I've got a fat separator, but all right, so like I was saying, put that in the fridge, and it'll help with helping separate that fat. And then I will bring the fat separator out, which is just a small 4-cup, like measuring cup. And I put the fat, or put everything through that, strain out the fat, and then we will can this. So there's a lot going on in this video. For you guys, it's maybe, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but so far we started this. So we had it going for roughly about 36 hours in the roaster. Another thing I'm gonna try and do here in this video, I found a way to do some canning with a roaster. So we're gonna see if we can do that, possibly. I think the roaster is deep enough. If it is, then I'll show you guys how to do, we'll do that. If it's not, we'll just go to the standard pot for the water bath, because there is a lot that needs to be done. So if we can do it more in one hit, that's better. So yeah, we're getting there, guys. Just a couple more minutes. Everything that I've got there in the bucket, guys, it'll end up going in the compost. I do throw meat like this in the compost only during winter composting, because if you put it in when it's hot outside, it stinks, and you don't want that, especially being within a city. You don't want the neighbors complaining about it and stuff like that. So when it's cold out, this week it's supposed to be dropping way down. I think tomorrow the high is like 18 degrees. So it's going to be pretty cold out there, which will be good for this to compost down. So you can do that. I only do it in the winter. If you're out, got plenty of room, nobody around you, you can do it year round if you want. If you want to deal with the smell, I don't want to deal with it, so I only do it during the winter. All right, guys, so we are going to finish up this right now. Got my bone broth. You can see how putting it in the fridge separated a lot of that fat. Also, I got a fat separator. So we'll go ahead and put this through here and get all of that off of there, out of there, and then we will start canning it up. So I dumped it in here so it's a little bit easier to pour. Makes a little bit of a mess. All right. Now this is what I love about this thing. Set it right up on top here. And press the button. And you can see where all that fat's sitting at, right there. You see how that all just stays in there. You get a little bit in there, it's all good. It's all right. So All right, so we strained it out already. This here is another strainer on top of this, which is nice because you can get all of that stuff that didn't get strained out earlier out. I got a fat pizza. Might be able to call it a taco pizza. It's got the taco meat on it. All right, guys. So again, with the canning, we are we've got fat in here. We've a little bit, which helps with a little bit of flavor. Remember the apple cider vinegar that we made? I do plan on doing a video on that, but you come around your rim on your jar and you clean that off. White vinegar, apple cider vinegar, any of it will work. Then you put your lid on and then your ring, just like so, and we'll set it off to the side and we'll do the next one. Alright, so clean the rim, lid, ring. Set it off to the side. Grab another one. This fat separator really makes this easy. There you go. And don't forget your head space. This is where I normally put mine at. So let me just keep going down the line here. And don't forget to sterilize your jars when you first get them and get them out. These were in the dishwasher. You can run them through the dishwasher, or you can put them in the oven. I put mine sometimes in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. So yeah, things like that do help out. But let's just keep on going, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to put them in. And there we go. We got 6 quarts of good quality, healthy bone broth. And it's venison. So, which, take this, dump it in a crock pot with some, take one of these, dump it in a crock pot with some vegetables, and some ground meat, and it should be pretty good. So this is the first time doing it with venison, but I've done it with just regular chicken and pork. So yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're getting water up to temp so we can do a water bath canning. And you bring the water up to a boil, you throw these, well, you set them in, and then 20 minutes on these, so that way it seals up. Alrighty, so I got my canner filled up about halfway. I'm gonna bring the water up to a boil, or well, not a boil, but almost a boil. And then we will set the jars in. So close it up and let it go. Right, you can see it's not a hard boil, just a soft boil. So we'll take our jars and we will have to slowly set them in. We kind of want to warm the jars back up. Because it makes noise and scares me. All right, the water is covering all the jars. We will let it go for 20 minutes. I'll give it about 5 minutes to come back up to a boil, and then 20 minutes, so about 25 minutes, and they should be done. All right, you can see, got the timer set. I did put the lid back on. Normally I don't leave the lid on. I've got it on right now just to get that heat up in there, bring that back up to a boil, and then we will take the lid off when the timer's at about 20 minutes. So, and we'll just keep on going. Alrighty. As you can see, it ain't hot in there. So it's not boiling, but it's hot. And we'll just leave it just like that until the timer goes off. Alright guys, timer's going off. Means we are ready to pull. Get a little bit of the water off of there. Pull them out. I'm done for the day. There we go. We got our 6 jars of venison bone broth. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heck, just tapping them, counting them, helped them seal up. So, but we'll let them cool all the way down because they are hot. But yeah, we'll let them cool off, and then we will put them in the pantry. So guys, if you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Give me the thumbs up. That way I know what I need to be doing to help you guys out. let's get those subscribers up. Once we get them up to 250, somebody's getting a free t-shirt. I'm waiting on the 200 mark to get them made. Once I get to that point, then I will start wearing them for my videos. But we will be doing another video of spaghetti sauce, doing that. So got a lot of stuff coming. Some fried apples, some, like I said, spaghetti sauce. So spaghetti sauce, fried apples, applesauce, all of that stuff we're getting ready to do. So yeah, stay tuned, and we can you guys can see all of that. I will share the recipes. One of them is my grandmother's recipe, and a couple of the other ones, the applesauce and the fried apples, are my recipes. But I will share those with you guys, so that way if you want to do them the same way, you can do them the same way, or you can add in whatever you want. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.